What's going on, my people? It's your boy BX Brother 718 underscore TV. Live with Madden NFL 20. Online head-to-head matchup, man. So 28-19 right now. I'm off and on with this thing, but gonna try to get a couple victories tonight. Yo, Carmen, what's up? Let me know if I'm pronouncing that right. Is it Carmen or Carmine? See what this patch is about. Hey, Carlos, what's going on? Yeah, not right now. Actually, I'm trying to get a couple rank wins in. At least try to get a couple rank wins in. I don't know who to play with, man. Who should I run to? Who should I hide? You know what? Let me go mess with these bears. We'll do the bears. Yo, Squid, what's going on, bro? Trying to see what this new patch is about.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Wow. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers.
Yo, Eddie, I know you see I'm playing your little bum-ass Panthers.
Here in Charlotte, they are ready to go.
About to smoke these cats.
Are set to match up
Probably not,
with
but
the Chicago Bears. The Panthers kicker Graham Gano set and ready to go as we are off from Charlotte. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
see it. Okay, it's cute. Oh man, yeah, we'll see. Oh man, the man over here, man, the man.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. Always got some breathing room.
That was Mike Davis. That's not even Tyreek. That was Cohen. I would have been gone. Lucky that wasn't Cohen. And I got Kareth White, who's also fast. All right, remember that. Cornerbacks real quick. Yeah, all the corners pretty much got speed. What about my safeties? 88, 87. All right.
Down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. A gain there of 21 yards.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
First
Look at big boy.
The football. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. He is in.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Chicago.
We'll take it.
Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Gun. Check.
Out of the gun, Newton. Over the middle and into the hands of Cicero. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into 1st down and then some. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he is
Yo, Brent, what's going on, Brent?
The line of scrimmage. Call it no
big facts, big
play.
facts.
It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check nine. Gun. Great.
The shotgun snap for Newton.
Let's go.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way.
Nah, you're not going against me. You going with me, baby boy. I got the Bears.
Quite like a big loss on a
You rolling with the guy.
They're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long.
Check 31. Gun. 58's the mic.
Focus, defense, focus.
From the gun, Newton. And he's going to go down again. Leonard Floyd picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Tighten up, tighten up.
They will go for it. Now Newton. Dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Boy, a real head-scratcher there.
Real head-scratcher. I wouldn't have done that.
Downs. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage.
Yeah, it took me a whole cycle to figure out which team I wanted to pick.
A little bit right now.
Oh, the coach is trending right now. Right? There's no doubt about it. People wondering what that decision was.
Oh, you got to hold that block over there.
A number of years ago, a very successful coach in the league had told himself
It's actually
a playoff game. He was going to be
my first time playing with these Bears too.
Be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this
Khalil Mack ain't even get loose yet. I think he's gonna quit.
team can recover.
41 to
Well, that's
7.
aggressive in capital letters
Damn.
with glitter, 7 underscores. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the "Be Aggressive" chant behind him, and he listened to it.
Yeah.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Break it up. 180. 54 miles.
Yeah.
I got it. Under 10. Under 10.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It's a loss.
Do not ask for
of 2,
anything.
Now 3rd down.
Bye. Huh? Yeah.
Come on. 180. Like 5-4. Double dog. Double dog. That's the way. Lock in. Lock in. Move, move. Hey, Delta. Motion, motion, motion. Reset, reset, reset. Right.
On 3rd down, Trubisky.
He got me with that one.
It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it. When they get desperate, they may actually have him return it as well. Alvin Kamara is an absolute matchup nightmare for everyone. And Christian McCaffrey, did he ever come off the field last year? And, you know, this guy, he's a threat to be a 1,000-yard runner and a 1,000-yard receiver, as is Kamara. So this is going to be fun to watch. I can't wait to see those guys do their thing. But there are plenty of other guys out there, too. If Zeke comes along, you got to take him. Melvin Gordon.
Hey, Poke,
camp.
yeah, I'm on the PS4. I'll send you that as soon as this game is done.
His health, because, boy, when he touches the ball, great things usually happen.
And then wondering, someone like Le'Veon Bell took the year off, now a new offense. But if he starts going like he used to, he's obviously going to be a good one.
Fresh legs is what you're counting on with Le'Veon Bell and a fresh start in New York with the Jets. And if you're looking for an exciting rookie, remember this. Kyler Murray's going to get the ball from the first snap, and they're going to leave him in there throughout. And as long as he stays healthy, he's going to pitch it around the park a bunch.
That's what we want. Do that all day, buddy.
The Panthers have the first.
Do that
it's a
all
gain of
day.
12. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Gun, gun, gun.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They try to quick
inside,
but that one was
Yeah, I'm gonna try to catch his catch most of the games.
Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally.
Try to catch most of them this week, this Sunday.
Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Nah, I'm not gonna play quarter. Not on these little 2 wide receiver sets, man. Because he's just looking to
Then that's a whole different situation. But I don't think that's what they're trying to do here.
He's looking to run up the middle.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
Hey, Vase, what's going on, Vase?
Clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Mike 5-9, Mike 5-9. Ready? Express. Check, 59, 59. Here we go. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59.
Now Newton. He's
Oh, got me beat.
And he'll take this.
That ain't no touchdown.
Touchdown,
It is.
Carolina.
It is.
DJ Moore, 34 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first
I'm
half.
doing good. I'm doing good.
So on 3rd and medium,
A little tired.
dial up the pass,
Had a
and it
long day
works
today,
to hit
running
the
around with the
end
kids,
zone.
getting them all ready for school tomorrow.
Surprise to me, that's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show.
No, I didn't play it. I didn't get a chance to fully download it.
In this case,
I didn't have enough space on my system.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, Pope, what type of changes did you make at the line?
Ready for their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one.
Yo, Rob, what's going on, Rob?
35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Looking to throw, Trubisky.
He still ain't throw the ball.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Yeah, Panthers is cool. I'm rolling with the
Well, that play was the very definition of
with
fast,
the
quick, and in a hurry.
with the
Suddenly,
Bears
he
right
was
now.
there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Alert. Check nickel. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Trubisky will throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Spread linebackers,
Tough to hold
cornerback
on to
press.
that one.
What does that do against the
Second
run, though?
down.
Does that do anything against the run?
Like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Hey, ball. Check hot. Watch twins. Check your hot read. Check 37. Deuce. Alert.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Able to get away. Shrugs him off. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's
All right, so he's doing the DB strike too. I remember that. That's the second time he's done that in a row.
Get him on the ground and get the sack, but he's able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away.
Run that key play thing.
Jadon Mickens.
All right, I'll check that. Talking about the run commit?
The return is Mickens.
Oh, nice.
That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
Are you, hey, Vase, are you getting the COD at launch?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Operating from the gun. Newton.
And
complete to Curtis
he didn't
Samuel. Now a timeout
take that.
taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Check 52. 8.
Now Newton. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On now, Graham Gano. He's hit from 63 as recently as last year.
Yeah, I seen the pictures. Eddie said they won that game.
Record. It's a 64-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see.
Voice act on. What do you mean by that?
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give
Have you found out you a Panther fan now?
Let's find out
Don't
what
do
they
it,
have
Vay.
dialed up.
Don't do it.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw is Newton. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
This third quarter. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No, I bet.
Nice job
Nah, Charlotte is booming, Rob. It's definitely booming. It's definitely because of that stadium too, though. I know the stadium is fire, man. There was a lot of people there too, Vay.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Move. Hey. Express. 3 down. Shift. Showing up. Begin. Gun.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton.
You gotta be shitting me, man. Come on.
He hits more. 4th down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge
Gotta be shitting me there, man.
as
Come
the
on.
Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Check 99. Great.
From the gun, Newton. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why what we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play, one-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Newton will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's hit on his first 9 passes now in the ball game.
20.
Throwing again is Newton. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Newton, he's going to look deep for more.
Good hit.
And that'll be incomplete.
Good hit.
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Express! Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some.
Operating from the gun. Newton under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
That defense definitely is nasty. I don't know what this dude doing though, man.
They'll try and throw for it here.
There we go. Let's go.
Eddie Goldman and the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
On 1st down, it's Cohen. And
it's
he
Cohen.
is in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Again, it's Cohen. And for a second straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Trubisky is dirt.
Incomplete.
Come on, Drew. Nah, we're going to go for it again, man. As soon as you said that, you see what he did, right?
Out there, they will go for it. Fourth down. Here's Trubisky. Under pressure, he's going to go down. Look at this, way back around the 43. Mario Addison. And that will force a turnover on downs. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Gun, gun, gun. Check 24. Check 24.
Newton on first down. Taking a shot for Samuel. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
20.
Now it's Newton. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver there, Ian Thomas, but it'll be 2nd
Way to
and
be
goal.
right there. Way to be right
That's what he's got to be
there.
happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Mike's 59. Mike 59.
Here we go.
On 2nd and goal. Newton back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball.
Are
in
you
there.
ready for the
Yeah,
first
when
day
that
of school?
field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple
You're
extra
not?
defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
A big play to start the drive. Got
None
him
of
in
that.
this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Nah, y'all gotta go.
Check 50. Express. We own them. We own.
To the air again, Newton. He may try
And he pushes him forward. Come on.
Touchdown, Panthers. Cam Newton, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers have taken the lead. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I'm looking bad, Poke.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term
got
complementary
it.
football?
You got it.
Offense take care of the defense take care of the offense.
You
That didn't
got
happen
it.
on the last
You
possession.
got
This is a
it.
chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Lock in. Hey, Alpha.
Now it's Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Trubisky gives to Cohen.
Why does Cohen spin like
One
that?
tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck.
Like the
behind
spin
the
is
line of
weird.
scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage.
Run the gun
We've seen
and do
who has
corner
it in this
routes.
one so far.
But you got to tell me what gun
Bottling him up.
formation
He's
though.
barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now.
Sit up. 180. 59. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop.
On 2nd and 11 now. Trubisky. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 42.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Cohen. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 59 Mike. 59 Mike. Check. 59. Check tight end. Check tight. Check tight.
Mike 5'9".
Here's Trubisky to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And it's third down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, they really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Check 59. Mike is 59.
Hey, check. Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down.
Hey, dude. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky.
And he doesn't get the first.
And now this is going to be close. Defense says they stopped.
They did. They definitely did.
They had to go for it with
They
such
definitely
little
stopped
time
me.
remaining, and the Panthers will get the football back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively, and boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back, I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of
I definitely
game
need the
he's
name of
playing
that.
with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off or if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
On second and 10, Newton, throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Sponge. 20. Hey, watch it. Great. Express.
Throwing here, Newton. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now.
Well, I gotta chalk this one up for the L.
I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay.
All right, let me look. I'm gonna look for it right now. Something I can utilize for next game.
Put you in some jeopardy.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Trips tight end.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. On first down, Trubisky. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7.
Definitely.
The 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and 3. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And out across midfield, down to the 45.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at
Yeah, I'm 50-50 against the Cowboys. But if it's somebody who's like running like a lot, then I struggle.
To try again after the sack.
I definitely struggle then.
And this is intercepted, and that should
Good game.
Picked up by Ross Cockrell. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Gun.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. That'll be incomplete.
Nah, Zeke is a beast, man. He's probably the best running back in this game, man.
Greg Olsen was the intended
Seriously.
target, and that'll bring up second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
44, Mike, 44. On the
Newton's going to throw it. He's going to air one out. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But,
that's
the
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
But in that case, run it up.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches
Maybe
want
they
to.
call
I
a
remember
timeout.
one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we
All
go
right,
forward.
good game.
So this one is over.
take that
a
L.
victory for Carolina. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one up.
Okay. Whereabouts,
EA Sports
Chicago,
coverage
you know
of
heart
the
of- you know
NFL
heart of the
is in
city?
Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome
right, let's try
for
to-
their hometown guys. They're fired
Try to
up and
redeem
ready
myself
to go
here.
as they get set to match up with the
Going up
Los
against Todd
Angeles
Gurley's another
Rams.
one.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston.
set. T. Two right here. Oh, you got D?
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. They find some open field.
There we
here.
go. Bust the first one
Miller.
out.
He's at the 30. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, 75 yards.
Hey, Chicago still rough out there, man.
Able to strike first
With the
here
crime
on
and stuff.
opening drive. Wow, first play in the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Goff will lead the Rams up here first and 10 at their own 24.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. And that one's complete to Gurley. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Yeah, maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming, pick them up, pick them up. And someone jumped.
A false start backs him up 5, first and 15.
Ric Flair. He's checking.
Now it's gone.
Way to get there.
The screen to Gurley. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of 2 there, second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it up, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. You think back to the Super Bowl against New England, the Rams never even got into the red zone in that game, and now here they are in the red zone on their opening drive with a first down. Goff in the offense with a first and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, that's good, though.
Watching that play unfold,
So I'm pretty sure the crime ratings went down because of that.
Of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun, Goff. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it.
Come on. Mike 41, Mike 41. Value 3, value 3. Get that quarterback deep.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is
40
pushing
people?
so hard to
Oh
stay
my
right
God,
there,
man.
to stay even with their opponent.
That's a lot.
They gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the
Just
work,
over the
and then
Labor
someone
Day?
can catch them at the
The
end
Labor Day
and
weekend?
pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Check 26, check 29, let's go.
Watson with a give to Miller. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Tighten up, tighten up.
They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Push him back. Push him back. 52 is the mic right here over there.
They'll try the air now with Watson.
Okay. Fucking
Into a
run.
double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
That
And he'll
overthrow
take it
was
across
weird.
the field and down to the 48-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
After the interception, here's Goff. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Here we go. 180. Watching you grind. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
Now on 2nd and 13. Goff. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab.
We got chips over here. Chips over here. Let's over.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Watson going to give this one to Miller. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally down at the 9-yard line. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 9. And you talk about great blocking up front. I don't think he was even touched, not a finger on him, until he was brought down to the ground.
I think we heard the whoosh as he went by, didn't we? Right through the gap. No one there, as you outlined. No one touched him at all. A free sprint into the secondary.
Yeah, that's what you call breaking free right there. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Thomas the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's Miller. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
On 2nd and 10, Goff.
Oh, my God.
Over the middle.
Right on that. Yeah, Poke, I got Houston.
The 45-yard line.
I don't know how I didn't get that, though.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Try to get it to Woods, but it's going to be 2nd down.
All right, bet.
Well,
hey, matter of fact,
yes,
if anything,
here,
send me a friend request right now, bro.
10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
That's me right there.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain there of 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air again. Gone. Under pressure. pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. To Sean Gibson. Give him the sack on the safety blitz.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Mike.
20.
55, Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Turn on set.
Mike, 55.
Third and long. It's gone. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 27 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, a full half to be played. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. So an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Get ready.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Well, Charles, while we have a moment, you know what we need to do here is give a nod to the new Hall of Famers who were brought into Canton and inducted on August the 3rd. Champ Bailey, Pat Bolin, Gil Brandt, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law, Kevin Mawai, Ed Reed, and Johnny Robinson, all part of the class.
Fantastic class. When you talk about guys who played at a top level, obviously they're Hall of Famers. But what I found interesting about it is you've got a great pass catcher, the best pass-catching tight end in history, in Tony Gonzalez. How would he like to work against this secondary? Champ Bailey and Ty Law at corner, Ed Reed and Johnny Robinson at safety. Good luck trying to get open against those four. What a matchup that would have been. But it was a terrific night for those gentlemen. Congratulations. And, of course, Ed Reed.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Hey, 31!
26 Mike, 26 Mike. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Out of the gun, Watson. Throw left side completes a QT. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one covers 29 yards, first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
10th carry now for Lamar Miller. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
What's that? 19! Hey, watch the slant.
Again, it's Miller. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On 1st down, Watson. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
It's going to be a long.
Now it's Miller running right. And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around. And we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, Charles, if you think so far the early part of the preseason, who has stood out? If you take a peek back at the draft, the first round, it was pretty defensively minded. But there were 3 quarterbacks taken. Kyler Murray first, Daniel Jones 6th, Dwayne Haskins 15th. Of those guys, they've looked pretty good.
I agree with you, Brandon. When you talk about those 3 quarterbacks, and you're right, the rest of the draft, we're talking about big linemen.
He's gone.
Right?
Brandon Cooks. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks, 88 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10.
Let's go, baby.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown.
That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, if they're out there, we'll see if they can pick those things back up. On 2nd and 9, Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Fuller. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now a first down throw, Watson. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Back now in Houston. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter.
52, Mike 52. Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs. Rush in.
From the 50, it's Watson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. Third down here. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll run with Miller. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. They keep it with Miller on 1st down. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one going the wrong direction. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 35. Watson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. Off to Thomas on the left side. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. This is Miller. And some strong running. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 7 yards there and a first down.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
Lamar Miller. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Miller with first down and more. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans have retaken the lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Gurley. Gurley's got the first down and then some. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Hold on. Check.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Yeah, when I'm done with this game. Give me the spray.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Off play action. Here's Goff. He gets it to Gurley. Complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Like 20. I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense. Whip. Value 3. 11.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Another carry now for Gurley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. They've got to burn the timeout, and they do, but a costly, costly sack. And now maybe just time for one final play. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. Now Watson setting up the screen for Miller.
And they'll bring him down right around the 13. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. One last throw here for Watson. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final.
All right, I'm out of here.